$200,000 bond. All right, he ain't allowed to speak on no social site about anybody in the case or anything on the case or anything really. If y'all don't know what just happened, they just took that man's freedom of speech, his First Amendment right. Every fucking body, even you dumb Democrats, ought to be upset right now about that. Okay? That's your right. They just took it away from an ex-president, probably your current president, all right, if you believe in conspiracy.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and they done took that man's freedom of speech away. Looking like he had just crawled off the set of Backwoods Bad Santa, a hillbilly Claus tried to equate Donald Trump having his social media taken away with him having his First Amendment rights revoked. Cletus, it's called law and order. It's that very thing that your orange Lord and Savior said that he was going to restore. Remember?
And I'm going to tell you what, everybody right now, tonight, today ought to be fed the fuck up mad. You know, it's time to throw this government. Because these laws ain't working. If they can get that big man, don't think they can't get you. There go your rights, people.
You were probably all for law and order when the Trump administration was ripping children from their mother's arms on the border and separating families. You were probably okay with it when Donald banned people from traveling based purely on religion or when he called white supremacists very fine people. But now, all of a sudden, your spokesman for your hate is getting shut down, and you think it's an emergency that everyone needs to panic about.
That's Nazi Germany Hitler. You can't silence your political opponents because you don't agree with them. Joe Biden should be in prison for his bribes.
If Donald Trump were to be found guilty by a jury, where do you see this going?
Civil war. Civil war. Divide it up because we can't live together, obviously.
MAGA morons have gone viral over the last several weeks with outrageous comments during news interviews and crazy behavior. We've had cracked out clowns who don't know the difference between indicted and indoctrinated. We've seen toothless Uncle Nasties yelling, "Kill 'em all," and reporters agreeing. There doesn't seem to be a shortage of stupid when it comes to the Trump base. This mangy jackaloon looked like he was having a nervous breakdown, pacing back and forth in his junked-out backyard. The clown probably had a few hundred electronics that he had taken apart, but never put back together. Old Cletus couldn't put his thoughts together either. He kept bouncing around like a highly caffeinated hippie chicken, scratching around in an erratic circle looking for bugs to eat. He wants law and order to overthrow the government. Herein we can see this MAGA moron's confusing stance. The laws are working, Cletus. That's why the orange turd got a mugshot. Your issue is that you only want rules that apply to others and not to you, because you're an idiot. So go crawl back under a log, you nasty slug. We're all shocked that you came out in the daytime anyways. The family of skunks that you fought in the dumpster behind Walmart don't ever want to see you again, and neither does anybody else. And that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.